So these are the essaying of the life of an alchemist, the 21st century. Which century? My life, Zenon. Why I say alchemy is we're talking about the divine language of transmutation, which is written in very esoteric symbols, archetypes, from the collective unseen that you can't possibly comprehend from the mind, the limited mind, that is, a higher mind perhaps. This is archetypes, this is the world tree, these are the templates of the scrolls I've been working on all winter. I finally got them printed as a book. And in a given day, the creative fire rages through me. This is a given day's work. I put my new glass table up today, where I'm going to be actually starting to design glass again. A lot of my friends will be very happy to hear that. It's been about 3 years. I've taken a 3-year sabbatical to develop the language so that it can be spoken and thus created in all fields. So this is my testimony now. This is what I've been doing. This is why nobody's heard from me. I've been writing and designing 24/7. From scrolls, the more recent revelations, to books upon books, with scripts of a language. I call it the Aurora Light language. It's a language of archetypes, images, and everything I've done coalesced. It's 40 years of my artistic creative process. And I've been writing so much, it's come out into codes and ciphers of a very simplified thing, revealing how the field works, the field of unity and the field of duality. Two fields. The field of duality equates to fear, and the field of unity to love. It's a Grail thesis. I'm putting it in Grail archetype terms. There's me in the magic mirror. You can't quite see me. These are the fields. This is the world tree. This is the trunk of the tree. Displaying the rings. These are the scrolls, the divine language scrolls I've been designing all winter. Sometimes 6-12 hours a day, working in the creative, collective unconscious. It's a field of unity where all things are one. It's intense to work with because it's a realm of no mind, emptiness, and creation. And now I have a demonstration of my thesis. I finally have a language, and I can share in a living story, which is what these vignettes, this is the third vignette today. Today is Tuesday, it's a changing line. There's a new moon. The sun's going into Gemini, the third sign of the spring. This is the world tree, the original drawing. This is my little alchemical den. And I'm doing 5 to 10 minute vignettes, posting them on our new website as a living story. And then to all my friends, my long lost friends, there's a few of them who still hang by, wondered what happened to me, I know. Because I lived a very creative life. I lived 25 years in Mount Shasta. A lot of people knew me. And then I went through a period where I went into the mountains and I surrendered to the mystery. And at that time I kind of lost touch with things. And in that I burnt a lot of bridges. But knowing about forgiveness now, the forgiveness flame, I bring it all back into a living story because I've learned how the field works and how duality and unity work, which is what we must indeed do. This is a mystery story, a mystery story about future glory Been writing these scripts forever. It involves Avalon in the story. It involves all I did in stained glass, especially with the sword Excalibur. These are the original templates out of Tintagel. And in my work honouring the World Mother, the Sophia, the mystery. It's kind of dark right now, but it'll give you an idea. This is Nicholas Roerich, honouring Nicholas Roerich. And the World Mother, the mystery of the Sophia, and that central flame, which is the thesis. So I encourage you to listen to my downloads on alchemy, what I'm producing as the Emerald River. The language is very clarified, very zen. After writing it, this is Wirial Hill in Glastonbury, a well-known centre. Avalon was my centre, still is my spiritual home, like Mount Shasta. But I'm in Devon now. These are the silks I created in Bali. Black Panther spirit done originally in glass. This is my alchemical den, at the end of the garden. I live a very humble, simple life. And I'm in retreat. I'm 24/7. In one given day, I've been up since 6 a.m. It's 8 p.m. tonight. That's 14 hours of creation. I saw one person down in the kitchen today. It's on 2 people delivering the light table. I'm in 24/7 creation field. And the more I do it, the more inspired I am. And then I'm in co-creation field. I'm inviting others into this retreat in the stone. I'm going to call this place the Philosopher's Stone. You can come here and you can have a working co-creative relationship with me. I'm doing a film called The Life of a 21st Century Alchemist, which is who I am. I'm happy to say that because it's the language of transmutation. It's not some wild fantasy. It's my actual experience, transmutation. And I can demonstrate it. Now this is the original window that came out of Glastonbury, the original Magdalene. Oh, I love the star. So these templates, this was done in Avalon in Glastonbury, but most of my work was done in California in Mount Shasta. These are the dragons. The children love the dragons. They've been drawing the dragons. My original work in Mount Shasta, one of my first windows, the caduceus. And I might as well share. There's my sister in Avalon, my first visit. My sister Irena. Very honoured. Hope you can hear this sometime, Irena. And look at the light. It's magic. It's all magic. It's an interdimensional field. The grail, the sword, and the stone. How does it work? We're putting it into cyberspace. We're going to create media now. Story. Story of truth. Story of panacea. There's my dad. It's my original, my sister said this. There's my father, there's little me. I did begin somewhere. Shy, shut down, asthmatic. I love the golden light coming across. We'll shoot it into Zenon and into Dad. Zygmunt. Hi, Zygmunt. You see how light infuses everything through the imagination. Was encoded in windows in the temples forever. And that's what I did. And this is the template of the Christ or St. John with the book of Revelation, same archetype. You'll see him carrying the rainbow serpent of synthesis. And there in the center is the threefold flame, the love, wisdom, and power. And that lightning opens up the field. This is an alchemy, symbolic language. All images tell stories through my work. And I'm going to be sharing endlessly. I'm just going to keep recording for you the story. And there'll be many products that we create in our company dedicated to the principle of one gold ring, the field of unity. And we're setting it up on donation and contribution. I've been living humbly. I've had no money. I've had just the spirit of creation. It shows you what can be created from nothing. I came in here with 3 suitcases. Now I have a beginning of a life. And I'm really excited to share because I know many of my friends have been waiting, wondering, the ones that didn't desert me or judge me too harshly. I'm coming back now. I'm coming back to Earth. I'm being reborn, and you're invited to come and visit the stone, the Philosopher's Stone in Totnes, my home. I'm taking a pilgrimage route, and I'm filming a documentary. And this is just the beginning. This is kind of the first day of the template.